More good news for Good Omens fans. We have a number of social media posts over the last 5 days or so about the musical score for Good Omens Season 3. First, I would like to clear up, for whatever reason, people in the industry seem to be referring to the 90-minute finale as Good Omens 3. Not always Season 3, just 3, rather than as the finale or the final episode or the 90-minute episode or something like that. So I will be doing that going forward as well, to avoid confusion. So back to the news on the musical score. We have a single post with David Arnold himself holding Brian May's cherry red guitar. In an interview back in 2019 concerning the score for Good Omens Season 1, David explained how the end credit scoring for each episode was an homage to Brian May, the guitarist for Queen. So this seems to be a little hint for the fans that David Arnold will still be inspired by Queen for portions of the Good Omens 3 score, although of course we still don't know about the rights to use actual Queen songs. Fingers crossed. But we have more than this little hint. A few days ago, the Crouch End Festival Chorus, which advertises itself as one of Britain's leading symphonic choirs with a reputation nationally and internationally for its eclectic repertoire, posted a story to their Instagram reel that showed that they are either currently or just recently finished recording for Good Omens 3, and that they worked with David Arnold. This is, of course, wonderful news. Choral pieces are a staple of the Good Omens score, and the stranger and more eclectic, the better. In addition, we have this little sneak peek at the score posted by Air Studios, where the Crouch End Festival Chorus was recording. And I'd like to thank all of the folks in our spoiler Discord channel who did so much research here. We have the title to this piece of the score, So Tired, and a note to David, Arnold, we presume, not Tennant. This notation here says 1M56, and it was researched by a member of our Discord server, and it comes from way back when films were still on short reels, around 20 minutes each, that needed to be spliced together when they were played. The first number is the reel number, the letter is then to denote the type of reel, M in this case is for music, and the final number is the cue number. I think some people are assuming that because the real number is 1, this might be in the first third of the film, and that's a good guess. But I am not knowledgeable enough to actually make a guess myself based on this. Maybe there is only one reel nowadays. If anyone out there knows a bit more about this, I'd love if you would contact me and tell me what your interpretation of this notation is, and I can share that in the next news video. But in any case, this is a fun little treat, and now we can all guess what this piece, So Tired, might be about. Crowley in a depressed funk near the beginning, Aziraphale running around trying to fix things in heaven and feeling tired and frustrated, something else. What's your guess? All of this also confirms a few things even more solidly than a week ago when we had our last news update. If the score is currently in the works, then Good Omens 3 is definitely still slated for release. Post-production is happening as we speak, and the scoring for any film or TV show is often one of the final pieces fitted into anything made for the screen. It's not the final piece. Often VFX and any animation will come after the score, but in order to write and then record a score, a rough draft of the show, sans VFX, is usually finished for the composer to work with. So we can say with great confidence that Good Omens 3 is in the final stretches of post-production, and with work continuing on it, Amazon must still intend to release it. Further, we can even estimate that perhaps all of those hints and rumors about the fall release date seem more and more probable, though not yet confirmed. And in a fun little extra, today we have Michael Sheen singing a little bit of Rocky Horror Picture Show Karaoke for your enjoyment. Everyone, sing along!
Come on to the lab and see what's on a slab. I see you shiver with Antissa. But maybe the rain isn't really to blame, so I'll remove the cause. Yes! The symptom!
That's the Good Omens news for today. I hope to see you all back next week, and I'm really crossing my fingers for more news soon. I would love to see a trailer sometime in the next month, and I know all of you would too. Thank you to all of my patrons. I hope to see you back soon with more news. In the meantime, as always, Thanks for watching!